Welcome back everybody to another Animal Crossing video. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic, and that is the top 10 worst facial hair on villagers. So stick around and stay tuned to find out who has the worst facial hair in all of Animal Crossing. Number 10. Bud is your typical surfer bro. Not the model kind you see running down the beach lifeguard style, but the kind who has an old Volkswagen Cabrio with a surfboard seat buckled in the back to get to the beach. His goatee is about as well kept as his puttering car, covered in sand and dust and just barely connected underneath to keep it going. While Bud doesn't have the best kept facial hair, he gets a slight pass for really embracing his carefree lifestyle, not just with his goatee and underbeard. Number 9. Gruff looks pretty much the way he sounds, rough. His beard is actually fine. What's not fine are his edgy, sharp sideburns. They're low enough where it could easily reach his beard, but they just don't. He clearly puts time into stylizing them, and quite frankly, it's not really a style choice I myself would have gone with. That being said, it's his hair and clearly what he wants. As it is his choice, he will be lower on the spot on our list. Number 8. Vic is your typical Viking-looking character. Big, scruffy beard, Viking helmet, ready for adventure. While his beard is lower on the list because it matches his persona, this doesn't mean he gets a complete pass. It's scruffy, fluffy, and with a lifestyle like his, you can bet it's not well kept. Whether it's matted or has leftover dinner in it, the thought of what mysteries lie inside his beard is enough to give any bird the jitters. Number 7. I know what you're thinking.
Corey, why isn't Beryl number 1?
Well, my dear child, that's because that would be gravely false. While Beryl is definitely an unpopular character, his beard is actually meticulously well kept and maintained. Is it attractive? Not to most Animal Crossing players. However, he deserves credit where credit is due. Maintaining that 5 o'clock shadow spread is no easy feat. Just ask any of your facial hair growing friends. Number 6. Beardo has an incredibly bad rap for his hair, but not his facial hair, his tummy hair. Well, we aren't here to talk about that. I'm sorry. Not only does his pun name not represent the type of facial hair he keeps under his nose, but his mutton chops are anything but fashionable. We understand you may be losing hair up top, dear Beardo, but that doesn't mean you need to grow out your sides extra long to compensate. Number 5. Caesar is a proud gorilla who is confident in his style and his stash. Even his quote says, "As soon as you can grow a mustache, do it." This is great, but you would think that someone with as much facial hair pride as he would do a little bit more with it. Style it, curl it up, make it longer. I'm not sure if it's the combo with his greased hair down, but his slender stash just isn't doing it. Number 4. Oh, what can we say about Prince? His facial hair is just awkward. It feels so wrong with the fleshy interior of his mouth and the extra excessive contrast where it doesn't need to be. We understand that your goal is to find true love's kiss, to convert this prince from a frog, but adding a target on your face really isn't helping your cause. You say yourself that you can catch more flies with honey than vinegar. I'm sorry to say, but that beard you're doting is the vinegar. Number 3. Lindberg has another one of those beards where they just feel wrong. Yes, it is technically 5 o'clock shadow, but it feels so wrong on him. Maybe it's the gray against the yellow, but there's something about the color combo that just feels off, combined with the smug eyes and the cute blush especially. That being said, it's still fairly clean edge, so he isn't the worst of the worst. Number 2. Coach is one of those characters where as soon as you look at him, you know exactly what he smells like, and it's not pleasant. Part of that aura is contributed by his scruffy 5 o'clock shadow. Unlike our earlier 5 o'clock reps, he has this uneven patch look to it that just seems like he doesn't care. You can get a Jack Wittenberg vibe from him. He's definitely the kind of guy who cares more about his sports than his hygiene or his wife. Number 1. Harry. Oh, Harry. He fits his name, but it's a shame it's so unruly. Harry is actually a really interesting character with an interesting history. He used to be an islander before becoming a villager, and now he's back to living his island life, but he hasn't ever swayed from that itchy-looking facial hair. There's no rhyme or reason for his stash considering he must shave underneath his chin. Why does he let it swoop down like a winding river and leave the top as an overgrown forest? It's unkept, unappealing, but it's almost so bad that it could be good if given time. If true beauty grows on the inside, his face has sprung a huge leak. And that's it for the 10 worst villager facial hairs of all time. So hopefully you guys agree 100% with me and have no other opinions. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!